Live. Hello, everybody. What's happening? Questions right off the bat. Ken is asking, what's the temperature outside? It's not that cold.
No,
Minus 12?
Yeah. Something like that.
Minus 12 degrees Celsius, which would be, what would that be in Fahrenheit?
Like
Zero? Be around zero, I'd say.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. So you guys can hear us. We're live. How's it going? Hi from France, 6 degrees.
Oh, bonjour.
What in
They speak French in France?
I think. I'm not sure.
Do they have poutine in France?
No.
Very strange.
Sadly.
Oh, Nuke Lab's in the chat. Hello, Nuke Lab. Today, what's going on is we have postcards. We got the PlaneSavers postcards that are on eBay. Now, I was trying to be smart, folks, and I went and I made 5 listings. So we got 5 of these postcards here. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll set it up because the smallest chat or the smallest auction you can do is one day. So I was like, well, yesterday I was like, well, I'll put these up early so they would end during the live stream, which one is actually going crazy right now. It's like $76. But the other ones, because I copied and pasted, they put them on the standard 6 days. So, so some of them are going to be on for quite a bit. So if you guys seen I'm going to throw the link in the chat. That is definitely not the link. I don't know what the heck that is. Oopsies. Copy link address. So yeah, if you guys want to throw some bids on there, the one's going to be. And why is this not working? Anyway,
the one in the chat.
Oh yeah. So here, I think the link. Oh, here, I'll just do this. $76 for the ones that are going. But you guys can also always just whatchamacallit there, just search PlaneSavers on the eBay, and there you go. Hello, Melbourne, Australia. Ken in Melbourne. Hi from Nottingham. Good to see you on here again. Uncle Fred. Chuck. That's just random. Chuck was here earlier. He's not here now. Kenny Hammond. Kenny's in the chat. Hello, Kenny from Ottawa. Frankie in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, 27.7 degrees Celsius. That's very specific, that 0.7. That seems to be that you must have Googled it. That's definitely that you Googled the Fahrenheit conversion. Hello, Ottawa. How's it going? Leo Brush It Off is in the chat. Hello, Leo. What's happening? You got any questions for Benjamin or William right there?
Or Mikey.
Mikey.
That's William. That's Benjamin. So yeah, so we're here Sunday night. So we're just having fun. We shot most of the episode. The next episode's already done. Ish. We just no spoilers, but we're waiting on some stuff, but it looks pretty good. Hello from Coventry, England. Jacksonville, Florida. Wow. What is hello? Oh, we got the PlaneSavers team moderator in the chat.
Hello.
How's the rib? So that's all next episode. So we'll see.
My ribs are doing fine for the moment.
So, any big questions? What is going on? Woodstock, Ontario.
Sweden too.
Sweden.
Is there people from Vatican? Maybe the Pope.
Peace River, Alberta.
Anyone here from Dixon?
Oh yeah. So Jed 747 was taking pictures. The Buffalo Airways P3 in Sacramento, California, has been outside. Hopefully that thing gets flying pretty quick. What else is happening here? Lots of stuff to read coming in here.
Japan.
What is your time right now? That's an easy one. It is 2:04 p.m. Sunday. I know some people in Australia, it's already like 7:30 or 7-ish in the morning, which is quite crazy.
They're Monday.
How's your dad doing? Dad's doing good. He was just here. We just missed him 256 people watching, 70 likes. Someone just hit the like on number 70. So 8 a.m. 8 a.m. in Australia. That's crazy. So what's going on? You guys aren't talking.
No, we're thinking.
What are you guys thinking about?
My ribs. Oh my god.
So what flights did you do this week?
Toledo.
You went to Toledo?
Yeah.
Which is up the Mackenzie Valley.
Yeah, just before Norman Wells.
It's a pretty slow week actually last week for King Air flying.
Yeah. There were just one big day with like 4 King Air flight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The 12th, I think.
Yeah.
Thailand or Trinidad. I thought they said Thailand. Trinidad. Hello, Julian in Trinidad.
Montreal. Bonjour.
Mikey, does the P3 have a regular run-up schedule? They do. I don't know. It's in and out of maintenance right now. They're working on fuel leaks right at this moment.
What was William studying at ENA?
Avionic.
Yeah,
avionic.
And you were doing your pilot on the same airport, right?
Yeah, on the other side.
On the other side, yeah.
And Benjamin, what were you studying?
Aeronautical engineering at ENA. And I didn't do my pilot license at the same time.
One of my favorite pictures there is when you stayed up all night for that exam.
Oh, yeah.
Did you take it, William?
Yeah,
that picture?
Yeah.
You just like... It was crazy.
Rough end of the
rough end of the semester. What's hard?
Oh, man.
How many hours do you have on the King or not?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. Maybe around 20 something.
20 hours?
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe more. Not sure, actually. Not sure. Mystery of life.
Hello from Toronto. And so, yeah, we all, the reason why we're quiet is we don't want to say anything wrong.
Yeah.
Because you could be fired really quickly.
You'll be fired by your own show.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy. I was a little bummed out because Don Cherry's supposed to come up the Yellowknife, and he's not coming anymore. About probably 80% of the people watching don't know about Don Cherry, but Don Cherry was a legendary sportscaster here in Canada, and he got canned for saying some
bad things. There's a guy who's from the land of the spruce goose.
Nicolas.
Oh, yeah?
Nicolas, but you flush and stuff.
Flush and stuff. Nicolas,
flush and stuff. Is flush and stuff in there?
Flush and stuff.
Oh, man. What's cotton?
Coton is that?
Hoodie.
Oh, the flush and stuff hoodie.
We've got like 4 words to say hoodie in French.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Cagoule, kangaroo.
Oh, yeah. So people have been getting the Fokker shirts that ordered. There's a few sizes left, so the link is down in the description for the store. I think there's lots of XLs left, but I think most of the sizes are sold out. Won't be getting them in for Christmas because Christmas is crazy approaching. It's a weird thing. So, like, if you want Buffalo stuff or PlaneSavers stuff, you should order now for Christmas because it takes a while to ship.
Yeah.
I think a lot of Amazon is Jasper the cat. Amazon is like kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Spoils people with the free shipping overnight and stuff like that. Like even me, like I order lots of stuff on Amazon but if you're ordering from the Buffalo Airways store, it does take a little time because we ship FedEx, UPS, or Canada Post depending on where you are. Australia sometimes takes up to 2 to 3 weeks. So Athens, Tennessee, home of the Glob Swift. What's Glob Swift? Is that an airplane?
Maybe, probably.
Please save a P-51 Mustang. I don't think there's that many P-51 Mustangs out there that need saving.
I think it's all it's like with data plates and stuff, like we're used to see with the actual new aircrafts that are saved. Often they get sold whatever, like either it's a Corsair, P-40, P-51. They're sold with their data plate and like a bunch of parts from the wreckage of the crash that you can't reuse. But that's how it happens. So at the end, you just get the data plate.
Oh, so Alan says there's only small and medium Fokker keys left. I think there is some XLs. So maybe if you want some just send me an email at planesavers@gmail.com, and we'll see what we have left. Globswift single engine piston aircraft. Neat. So, is Benjamin building the Fokker by himself? I don't see anyone else working on it.
Yes.
Is there a reason for that? Yes, pretty much for now.
Yeah.
For now.
Like I was saying, he's building the processes up, and this is kind of what the next episode is about, is that all the work that Benjamin's been working towards, like the last 6 months, comes down to the first thing. So it's kind of like prepping your car for auto body. Like it's all that work is just prep. And then once everything's prepped, then you can start painting and the visual progress that we run into. But yeah, basically, it's just Benjamin. Jasper.
Right.
Well, Stella helps quite a bit.
No, she does help. With, all the long repetitive work where we need actual like people, volunteers. People come to your life if you have the chance. But there's so much things like gluing itself. It's really cool, but it's gonna get repetitive. So at the end, someone who just like takes the time to do 1 and 2 will be able to do a bunch afterwards and help me while I prepare other stuff. So it's gonna be cool because that's what's happening right now. Like what he was just saying. Now the preparation is done. Now comes the repetitive part.
Mm-hmm.
Where
because there's no maintenance manual, no parts department.
No,
no, nothing. Like everything has to be. So you kind of think of that. So if you're, you got to think you got to make a maintenance manual, and you got to start building the parts before you can actually even work on the airplane. So that's the kind of stage we're at right now.
Right. Because before I think the Ron Sens Fokker, they used to sell kits of the aircraft. So right now, what we all have would have been already pre-done if we would have bought the kit or something. Oh, Jasper's a bit crazy over there. But so technically, what we all did here is like if we were to produce a kit of the aircraft, what we would have got by the mail. But we didn't have a kit, so all handmade.
We're all looking at Jasper here.
Is it? Jasper. Capturing.
So Jasper's actually, rescue cat, of course, but he's taken quite well to the hangar. Normally, when you have a hangar cat similar to like a barn cat, they're not really that nice.
Social, yeah. This one doesn't care. He's fun with everyone.
He's got to open his eyes so people can see him. There you go. There he is. All right, and Jasper's became an unintentional mascot.
Yeah, but the Jasper.
What does his thing say?
Doesn't even say Jasper. It says Buffalo Airways Hangar Cat. Then please call it found. And he chewed up already. And he even has a reflective collar as like a
safety collar.
Yeah. So green, buffalo green with the reflective part. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Has Jasper ever snuck on a plane and gone for a flight? Pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close in my King Air flight. It was standing on the wheel outside.
No, he's a good cat.
It's a high-vis cat. Oh, hey. So let's go. So eBay items. Check. I don't know if anybody's been bidding on them, but let's go check. Oh, it's hockey stuff.
It's on cherry stuff.
So so we're just going through here. Where in the heck? How do I search? Well, I'll just search for PlaneSavers. PlaneSavers. There we go. Yeah, so one we got. Holy smokes, $76 on the one that's ending in 30 minutes. We got. Hopefully, everyone can see me. Can you guys see us?
Yeah.
I wonder if they could see us like that. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, there we go. So, what we got here in the eBay items, the postcards, one's at $76, and the rest are all at 99 cents. So, if you guys want a custom postcard from us, there's the $76 one that I highly recommend, but also the 99-cent ones. Oh, man. So, what's going on? in the chat going on. Hi from Madison, Wisconsin. Hello, Sam. What's going on? Have you guys see anything in here?
Helicopters.
Are the boys going home for Christmas?
Oh. Yes, I'll be home for Christmas.
I'll be just before, I think, for my French exam.
French exam before Christmas.
Oh, we got a bid, folks. That was my phone going off. We got a bid. $5 for one of the postcards. There you go, folks. Thank you for bidding. Link is down below if you want to get one of those postcards. That one postcard will be ending here during the live stream, and we'll send it out. We see, I guess Quinn's in the chat. Hey, Quinn. Any updates on the PT6? No updates on the PT6 yet.
He's attacking my bird.
Oh, we got some more bids going on here, folks. 99 cents. One of the things gone for 99 cents. 45 minutes to Monday. Spaghetti's here. Hi, Spaghetti.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, bonjour.
When are we going to see Dan Jones again? He's so busy flying, Dan.
Yeah.
But he's around. He's out. He's flying tomorrow. Oh, we got some more bids going on. Thanks, guys. How's the Tiger Moth? Actually, we haven't heard from the Tiger Moth for a while.
No, I think he's gonna find a set of wings from the last time.
Oh, from the museum.
Oh, okay. Not the fox moth, Tiger Moth.
Yeah, I always get those mixed up.
I don't know.
Oh, geez, it's going crazy on eBay. What's going on? Guys in Fort Lauderdale. Hi, Fort Lauderdale. That's hard for me to say. Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Hey, River.
What's going on? Oh, man, it's going crazy on here. Oh, we got a super chat. We got, how do you say it? Necrosapien 1. Disabled and can't afford much, but I hope this helps with the DR1. Thank you. But every little bit helps. We got our next wood order. When are we going to do that wood order?
No.
That's
I don't know.
$6,000 worth of wood.
Oh,
So I think in the episode it was like $4,500, and now it's up to $6,000.
No. Jasper. Without shipping, right?
Yeah, without shipping.
6,000 without shipping. Could we put it in the plane, the P3? We put it somewhere.
No, P3 doesn't even have a cargo door.
Strap it. Speed tape the wood.
And it stays in California. Not a bad. Holy smokes! Look at that super chat, Brian.
Oh my god.
Oh my lordy, that's crazy. Thank you, Brian, for that amazing super chat. If you have any questions, let me know. Oh, you see something?
Why is the guy on the right wearing a Jimmy hat and not a PlaneSaver hat? Is it that a Jimmy hat?
It's a PlaneSaver hat.
Yeah, it's a plane. It says PlaneSavers right on it.
You need to put it so people see.
Is Benjamin doing any gluing today?
Not today, because the problem we have is that we ran out of syringe.
So that's gonna. Yeah, I got some coming on Amazon.
Yeah, because once we mix the glue and we put it in the syringe like is a sacrificial.
Oh, I seen a guy in the comments. He said put it in a bag, like put it in a Ziploc bag, and cut the corner out of the bag and kind of.
Yeah, like they do it for
for icing.
Yeah. That's another trick. I think for mixing, syringe is better because you it's actually like graded, but
after that for putting.
I don't know if it's. Yeah, maybe it's.
You should try.
We'll give it a test, right? Yeah. Why not?
How's the wing spark coming out? So that's what we're waiting for. We got to order the wood.
Oh man, so much things to think of.
My mother saying bonjour, Benjamin, and not even to me.
Because I said bonsoir, Brigitte last time.
Well, his mom's in the chat.
Benjamin, make an extra rib for you. That's gonna depend because we're limited on our rib supply, right? So we've got about 2 extra ribs planned. if I scrap 2. So if I don't scrap 2, if I only scrap 1, we'll have 1 for eBay. If I don't scrap any, we'll have 2 for eBay. But it's gonna depend. And if I scrap 5, I'll have to make other ones, so 3 more. We'll see. Hopefully I'll be able. Like the first one, I think if you guys saw how I glued it in last episode, I think it came. It's gonna be all right. I don't know yet. No spoilers, but I think it's gonna be all right. I will probably have spare ribs at the end. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I seen somebody in the chat was saying the bag works really well.
Yeah. Why not? Let's give it a try for sure. Good
Yeah.
idea.
Good try.
Once CD is mixed, nothing saves it. Yeah.
Oh, how's your uncle? Uncle Ronnie? He was here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was here on the weekend driving Electra engines around, being a delivery driver, going through snowstorms. That Electra through the snowstorm would have been nuts. You seen on the last episode, it's pretty snowy out there.
What about a chunk of C46 skin for eBay? I've got a couple of pieces of 46 already.
Awesome. That's a pretty good idea, actually. Geez, you guys come up with some great ideas.
I collection everything, every crack I take out, I just keep it for me. Could give some away.
You selling crack?
Yeah, crack. Could give crack away.
We're going to get completely demonetized here.
Crack as a crack into this game.
The NSA is going to be like,
man, YouTube algorithm, they're going to listen. They're like, oh, crack.
Oh, yeah.
No, crack in the skin, right?
Not
Don't
crack.
get me wrong.
Not crack in the pipe.
Not crack.
Crack in the skin.
Crack in the skin. That's not cool, Mikey.
What's that? What's not cool?
You're killing your own channel. Nobody thought of that before.
Nobody thought of selling crack? Of course that's going to ruin the channel.
Ask everyone who wants crack. Who wants C46 crack? No, but it's gonna be fun. There's gonna go on eBay or just with the postcard. Ooh, could it be something you could add? No, you can't.
No, it's just a
tape it.
Just tape it. Pop. Pop.
Airplane crack.
There you go.
Who does Jasper belong to? He kind of belongs to.
We belong to Jasper.
Yeah, this is Jasper's house. He's just trying to sleep now. He's performing. So thank you guys. If you're just joining us, 377 people watching, only 172 likes. It's a little bit of not so. You still talking about crack? We're gonna get everything shut down here. It's a crack. We gotta stop saying crack.
It's okay.
No more crack.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
I said no more.
Too much glue fumes. It's getting us. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. A fracture. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Instead of calling it crack, we'll call it a fracture.
It's not really a fracture.
Oh no! What's the difference between crack and fracture now?
Because a crack, it's like in a 2D. Like for me, that's how I see it. A fracture when you break your bone, like it snaps, like the spar, fracture of the spar, bam. You don't really say a fracture of the skin. You could say fracture of the skin.
Say fracture.
It's better than crack.
Yeah, what do you think?
Holy smokes!
Crack.
Hello from Alberta. Hello, Alberta. A breach, a rupture,
a canyon.
A canyon.
A fissure. What?
Oh, here's a question for William. Does Buffalo use any simulators for training procedures?
Yeah, we got one for like IFR procedure and stuff like that.
Is it hydraulic simulator?
It's full on, full motion,
yeah.
C46.
10 axis.
10 axis.
All right.
10 axis.
10, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Man. Should go upstairs.
10 axis.
10 axis.
Not no more 9 axis.
10.
What are all the 10 axis?
Oh, so you got
Germany, you got Italy.
The monetized. Yeah. It was there. I don't think there was even 10 axis. Name the most you can. Romania, Finland, Germany, Italy.
Norway,
Japan, Norway,
Saskatchewan.
Saskatoon.
um,
What did he say?
hello from Winnipeg.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. How's
Where's
everybody
Jasper?
doing?
Japan.
Japan.
Oh, from Tyndale, Manitoba. Hello, Tyndale, Manitoba. Austria. Somebody's in the chat from Austria.
Japan. Do you have a lot of snow in your Rockies?
Oh,
Oh, what you got in your pocket now?
maybe it's Nick on the flush and stuff.
Oh, it's flush and stuff? Okay, let's see how eBay's doing, folks. We got one postcard at $76. One's at $5.50. One's at 99 cents. Folks, there's one postcard at 99 cents. One's at $5.50. One's at $20.50. Hit up that 99-cent one there, folks. That won't even cover the stamp because I'm going to probably have to send it to somewhere crazy. It was neat.
5 stamps.
All the eBay purchases are mostly the States, actually. Like the book, all what we did last week there with the Christmas things, everything
All
with
in
the States.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Duke too.
Yeah, the Toque.
The Duke too.
Yeah. So everything got out. Hopefully everything's good.
The Duke and what was the other one? Oh yeah, the book.
Oh yeah, and of course, yeah. When you guys do these postcards, we're gonna sign them, and you just throw them in. No, we'll sign them. Put a message on it if you want.
Yeah.
So we'll write in this area right here that is blank. We'll take a pen. And I'll demonstrate. We'll take a pen and then we'll go, "Dear Fred, thank you for buying this postcard on eBay. You are awesome. Merry Christmas, or if
Happy
you don't celebrate Christmas, have a wonderful holiday season." Like that's what we'll write on the postcard for you guys.
The color you want.
The color you want. Choose your color.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Yellow, little blue, even more little blue.
Oh, look at these. Look at all the different. We're getting way off track here, folks. This is great. I love it. Oh. Jeff Schroeder. Jeff Schroeder's in there. Jeff Schroeder's currently wearing his church clothes. You can see the Canadian tuxedo.
Absolutely.
Oh my lord! So, any C46 questions? Somebody's in the chat. I saw. When is? Whoa! Look at eBay's going crazy. When is Buffalo going to get another C46?
That's a good question. Well, there is one in Gimli that we might be looking for.
IBX.
Spring?
IBX.
What's the difference between IBX and a standard C46?
Boy. IBX is a totally different type of 46.
Oh yeah.
Right. It's a TCAT.
So that's a transport category. First of all, it's got different cowls, different intakes, different fire detection system, different landing weight. What else is different about it? Exhaust is completely different. It's got augment exhaust. It's like a beaver or otter, piston bangers. The fire detection is complete. It's got 3 zones. It's got the power section, the accessory section, and the wheel well section, where the other 46s just have one for the entire right side or left side. So there's just, what else? It's got emergency flap release. You can dump the flaps instantly. It's got a whole bunch, quite a bit of things. Well, but they had to do that to make it for passengers, to make it a transport category.
Yeah, that's kind of neat. So yeah, TCAT. I always thought TCAT was like, the Hamilton Tiger Cats or something, but TCAT actually means transport category.
Yeah.
Because the 46 was originally designed to be a passenger airplane and first pressurized passenger airplane. That's why it looks
the double.
It's
double
got the
fuselage.
It's got the fuselage here, and then it's got like a little pregnant bump underneath.
Like number 8 from the side view.
Yeah. Number 8, or wheat. Wheat?
Yeah.
Oh, eBay's is going crazy here.
So it's like an exotic C46.
Yes.
Cool. And yeah, I think makes me think there's one for sale in Bolivia, I think.
Yeah, there's a couple down there, but they're pretty.
Yeah, when it happens, all the mods are not they're not importable.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it basically writes the airplane off. But you have too many mods on an airplane.
And it's not okay. They won't accept it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's cool. IBX, I didn't know it was that different.
Cool. Oh yeah. And it has a really unique sound to it. Sounds even better yet because of the exhaust system.
So like this one, like you were saying, it was made for to be pressurized. Was it actually pressurized?
No, no 46s were ever pressurized.
Okay, so they were
designed for it, but they needed them for the military and the war and everything, so they just got rushed into service.
Okay, they canceled that. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, there we go. So you guys are now experts on the C-46. William needs to finish his IATRA.
Yeah, that's really good.
What does IATRA stand for?
Oof.
Last line.
Is that on the test?
I hope not.
That's one of the items on the test. See you later,
See
Mike.
ya.
See you later.
One of my favorite moments at Buffalo, when my nephew Kenny and I were writing a test. It was like a radio exam or something, like to use the radio, and so we write the test, and I didn't know, but he was copying off me to the point where he actually put my name on the top.
Oh,
So when he handed the test in, it actually said Mikey McBryan on it. So he copied me so bad that he
That's
put my name on it. I was like, and he said, "Oh, I didn't copy." I'm like, "What are you talking about, Kenny?" Oh man, that was the best. Or when Mike Hanley, who was our ops manager at the time, spelt his first and last name wrong on an official document. It was Michael Hanley, and he forgot. I think he forgot the A or something, so it was Michelle, and then he forgot the Y. It was Michelle Handel, so we called him Michelle Handel for like a long time. So paperwork, it's not always that boring. Sad to see the DC-3 in the Congo. So
don't start with that.
There's really the last C-47 that come off the assembly line before they canceled the contract, before like the war's over. They didn't need to build so many DC-3s or C-47s, so they canceled the contract. The last one out was an executive one, kind of a long story. JFK gifts it to a warlord down in the Congo, and it's operated for a while, and it's actually been sitting in Goma for a long time, and that would have been the cool airplane to save, but the Congo is just probably not the best place for a bunch of guys from Yellowknife. Yeah, it's not. They cut it up. So the last C-47, last official. So they built airplanes after with all the parts and stuff, because you can imagine like assembly line, all the different stages. Yeah, it was the last official C-47 gone. Jed's asking, what address do we use to send something? Mailing address is in the description. It's the Edmonton address, because it's super cheap to send stuff to Edmonton or wherever we are in the world, and then we put it on the DC-3 and fly it here.
Do you have the paper so I can?
You can watch.
Non, mais il y en a-tu, ça?
What are you guys doing?
For Kleenex. Is there any here? No.
Well,
All right. I'll get some.
does anybody in chat have Kleenex? Save it, and we'll put it on eBay.
All right.
Really good. Cool.
All right, new eBay item, everyone. There you go. Kleenex for everyone.
Somebody was asking how often the 46 are flying. Pretty much every day, right?
Yeah, the C-46s are busy. The Electra is super busy. King Air goes in waves. It's like crazy busy, and then it's like a week off. Yeah, what is going on in the chat? Thank you guys, everybody. 390 people watching. 258 people have chosen to hit that thumbs up button. We should be getting pretty close to the end of the first eBay items, ending in 10 minutes.
Cool.
So we got eBay items. One postcard's at $76. One postcard's at $30. One's at $10. One's at $9.50, and the other one's at $20.50. So thank you everybody for bidding on that. Of course, we got to raise about $6,000 for the wood spars and all that fun stuff. And everything comes from you. So all the ads again. Thank you for everybody for watching the ads. The CPMs have been up to. I don't know if I explained CPMs, but how you get paid on YouTube through Google Ads is how many people see your ads. And depending on your demographic, which our demographic is very old. I shouldn't say very old, but like most people on YouTube have 25 and under as their, 70% of the audience. 70% of the audience on PlaneSavers is actually over the age of 50, which is quite crazy for YouTube. And I think we're really getting the attention of YouTube because we got such a the audience that are watching is actually a very unique audience to have. So it's doing pretty good. Where was I going with that? Oh, CPM. So clicks per mile. So for every 1,000 people that see the ad, Google says a value. So say like PlaneSavers actually has quite a high CPM because if Ford Trucks wants to sell you a truck, they're not going to sell a truck to a 25-year-old. They're going to sell it to a 50-year-old, more likely than not, right? Especially multiple trucks, like if you had or vehicles or whatever. So they're going to pay a premium, and so they bid on the demographic, which is what we have. So the CPM right now is around $10 for every 1,000 views, and because you guys watch the ads, it's there's so much value. So yeah, so thank you. I know some people 5,000 or 6,000 for wood. You live in a forest. You see how skinny the trees are here in Yellowknife?
Oh yeah.
And this like the trees like this skinny, and it's like 700 years old. It's actually wood is actually quite rare up here, believe it or not. Oh, here we go, folks. eBay is blowing up. So our CPMs are about $10 right now. So that's very good. And so when you guys watch ads and interact with the ads, everything goes up. So and to me, that's the coolest thing because you guys are contributing. Even if you hate the show, which people go out of the way to tell me quite a bit, you're actually helping, which is awesome.
Haters are helping too.
Now, one thing I always remembered, Howard Stern. It was like the average Howard Stern fan listens for 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Average Howard Stern hater listens for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Both answered the number one question was they want to see what he does next. So, anyway.
What's up?
He said, bum, 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 bum.
Bum, bum, bum. Boomers still rule. Yes.
Did any of you guys build balsa wood planes as a kid?
I've built a Fokker DR1 out of foam before PlaneSavers.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was my biggest RC radio control plane ever.
Yeah, we got the footage somewhere.
Oh yeah,
the glorious flight.
Yeah, didn't last long because yeah, I lacked the patience because instead of taking off during the day, since at school we always like finished late, like after 6, so I went to eat and I'm like, all right, let's fight in the evening in a football stadium with the lights. So at one point, like everything's going fine. It goes right through the light beam. I can't see anything, and it crashes to the ground. Sadly, yeah, it was really cool. I got the plans from an actual RC aircraft, but I scaled it up 3 times.
Really?
Yeah, 3 times.
So you go to the photocopier and you go enhance.
Yeah. That's exactly what I did. I said 300%. Yeah.
Most of it was cut off, but you figured it out.
I'll try to find it.
I built a Corsair. I remember building a Corsair. And you remember the models that you had the string, and there were like you go around in a circle, and then you would.
Oh yeah.
You had the elevator.
Yeah.
I remember I built a Corsair. Actually, Cliff Curtis Dyson. Actually, Cliff Dyson's son helped me. That was forever. That was the 90s.
The 90s.
Is the Fokker going to have guns? Yeah, we're going to have to. That's one of the things. So for the volunteers, there's a Google ad or Google Sheet thing. So if you want to volunteer, one of the things is volunteering from home. So we'll probably farm out the building of the guns, or at least the gun parts, and hopefully in Canada. Because imagine shipping that across the border.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy. So yeah, we'll be the replica. So the NSA, if you're watching this, or FBI, it's a replica. The replica.
Propane.
No,
I've got.
It's gonna shoot replica bullets.
That's what's
What's
I'm
that?
suggesting. That's a fucking. Oh,
Show the people.
there you go, people. Do we see good? Reflection. So yeah, those are the guns we might put on. Maybe we'll put American guns. We don't know. It's a strange Fokker, so we never know.
America guns.
Like 50 cals. That's Rod's idea. We put 50 cals.
50 cals are 15,000 each.
Fake 50 cals.
Fake 50 cals are 10,000 each.
We'll find a solution.
Paintball.
Paintball. Oh my god. Think of that. Dude, I had the picture. I lost it. Of my. No.
Can I do an internship? I love old airplanes.
Come. Yes. It's almost there.
Oh, yeah. Where's the DC-3 right now? DC-3 is in Red Deer. What's going on? In America, we have 50 cals on our Priuses. I love that. It was that movie, The Other Guys, with Will Ferrell, and he's driving the Prius, and then he. He's like, America.
Yeah,
I love that movie. I love that movie. Speaking of movies,
look, there you go.
Where's our?
The only picture I have of it.
Oh, show the people. Show the people.
So there you go. Before that's pre-PlaneSavers stuff. Oh, I think the wingspan was six foot. So I had my little Fokker DR1 flying black and white.
Who's that?
That's my friend from ENA.
What's his name?
Adrien, from Romania. So yeah, there you go.
Eric. Oh, Eric said super chat. Benjamin, did you ever think you would be working for Mikey, and how does it feel to work on such a badass plane? Love you boys from Niles, Illinois.
Yeah, I never thought I would work for Mikey, really. No, didn't cross my mind. I didn't want to work. No, but honestly, working for DTD, I felt like, yeah, I was working for him, whatever. But at the end, for him to give me like the trust of like shipping stuff from Aircraft Spruce to Montreal while he was in Yellowknife, like giving me that trust with the CNC machine and stuff, that was like way past my expectations. I couldn't believe it, actually. And it turned out really good. Like, we got our jigs, we got our CNC, because we had like a trust relationship. That was really cool. So yeah, I thought it would be something like that. Yeah. Merci
That's
beaucoup.
pretty cool.
Merci
Yeah.
beaucoup.
That means thank you.
Yeah. Thank you a lot. That's what it means.
Thank you. So what else is happening in the chat? You guys have been very awesome in the chat here. Do you guys intend to have a meetup anytime for fans? We're so isolated up here, but Oshkosh is the
our
best.
yearly meetup, I think.
Yeah, well, there's my favorite place at Oshkosh, and you'll find me is the one bar that is in the Vintage area. I think it's called it's like, I can't remember the name. If you're any Oshkosh experts in the crowd, it's like Colonel or Major. Yeah, it's Major something. Anyway, that's the best place, and that's why. And honestly, that's when I was campaigning for a spot for DTD, because you can imagine 10,000 airplanes, like some of these airplanes in the millions and millions of dollars. And then I was campaigning, asking for the spot that is next to the bar.
Oh my god!
But it's not only just a bar, and if you know Oshkosh, they don't serve alcohol until 4:00.
Yeah.
But it's a restaurant, and
it's 21 and over.
It's the US. It's rock your.
When do you turn 21?
In 2 years.
In 3 years.
Dude.
In 3, you turn.
Two.
Do? Undo?
Deux. Not deux, it's deux.
21?
21 et 3. No, it's two. 2 ans.
2 years.
2 years. So every time I go at Oshkosh, it's apple juice for me. It's apple juice.
Well, the NSA is already watching, so.
Maybe they already know. Yeah. So yeah, in the comments,
Can't you 3D print yourself an ID or something?
3D printed.
CNC machine. Someone asked yesterday, is Benjamin even allowed to trade in Yellowknife? Yellowknife, Canada, 18. So
19 actually.
It's 19. Shit, so I'm good.
What the heck?
Is it over?
Did it sold?
Oh my
It's maybe
god.
over.
Oh, there we go. The first PlaneSavers postcard sold, $76. Thank you. That
know
is
where?
crazy.
Which place?
I don't know if it'll tell me quite yet. Where is it going? No, only when they pay. But yeah. So thank you. Are you in the chat? Whoever won? Are you in the chat right now?
Tell the colors you want.
Tell us what you want to write. Remember, I can write pretty much anything. I can write, hello, is it me you're looking for?
Patrick, wow.
Patrick Waugh.
Did you ever tell that story? The fan.
The fan?
Yeah, the fan mail to Patrick. Wow. It's a good story.
Well, I'll tell its story a little bit later. We'll have to use that within context
Yeah.
of the first time I realized my father can't be wrong. No matter the situation.
With Patrick Roy.
With Patrick Waugh.
Jasper, bonjour. I'll close my phone. Keep so good.
Benjamin looks and sounds a lot like my friend Mark.
Oh, yeah?
What's your thoughts on that?
My name is Mark.
Mark.
Oh, no.
How would you say Mark in French? Mark?
Mark.
Mark?
Mark.
Like
Mark.
Mark?
No, Mark.
Like Mach? Like the speed?
Max speed.
Mark Speed, yeah.
Oh, there's Jasper.
He's Russian.
He's Russian.
All right.
This is escalated quickly. Mikey, what is the longest commercial flight Buffalo has done? Well, we flew the 215s to Turkey,
Oh, yeah.
which is like driving your golf cart across the states. So
It's pretty, yeah.
14 minutes to Monday. Did you like Air Berlin, by the way? I don't think I ever flew Air Berlin.
It doesn't exist anymore, I think.
That's gone, eh? Where'd it go?
I don't know.
The upside.
The upside down. They disappeared.
It's now Train Berlin.
No, it's Air Berlin. It's like, imagine we would have Air Montreal. And that would be neat. Or Air Yale.
Does Buffalo fly to Fort Resolution? Not that much, because Fort Resolution is a fairly small community and it has a road. So Buffalo does do freight to Fort Resolution, but by road. Most places we fly to is not accessible by road. Hi, Mikey. How many engines, radials, do you have total for DC-3, C-46, and where do you have them repaired? And how many years will they be around? I love radials. There's no better sound. That's a pretty complicated question because there's serviceable, non-serviceable, and cores. Technically, cores and non-serviceable are the same thing, but sometimes cores are just engines that are a model that's not being used, or it had a massive failure, not worth the overhaul. I would say we probably have, at any given time, we probably have 4 spare radials. So it'd be the 1830 or 2800. What we would have total for engines, probably, I would say there's probably 200 engines, at least 200 radial engines. I think we got the CB16 2800s, got the CA3s off of the 215s. We got I forget what the 2800 on the 46 is. It's like the 5M2 or something like that. Let me know in the comments what dash number is the C46 R2800. Then we have all the R2000s for the DC4, the 1830s for the DC3s, and then Norseman engines, N3N engines, random engines. There's probably, I'd say close to 200 engines. Oh, Leo Brush It Off is sent a super chat. Hey guys, I won the eBay item. There we go. It's going to Australia. Can you all sign it, please? I'm on the way back to work and I had to pull over. I'll send you an email. Love the show. Cheers. Awesome. Here you go.
Oh,
pick a color. Which side do you write on? Oh, look, I said, what side do you write on? And it actually says address correspondence.
Do I need to write upside down? Because he's in Australia.
That's racist. You're gonna Don Cherry us.
Oh yeah, you people.
So thank you, Leo. We are gonna sign this right now and get that off in the mail right away.
Oh, red.
So thank
There
you.
you
So
go,
yeah, we'll
man.
sign it. Mark Brooks. Is Ben really only 19?
Yes, I am.
WTF? What does WTF stand for?
What the frick?
What the frick? Good. Well, that's the thing. Like Benjamin is doing very well for someone who's born in the year 2000.
Yes.
Do you remember? We don't remember because I remember Conan O'Brien. Remember Conan O'Brien used to have that segment where he would predict the future, like in the year 2000. That was 20 years ago. That's crazy. What is going on? Oh, Kenny Hammond saying, Benjamin. Oh, you just draw that?
It's my signature.
Look at that signature, folks. Does that look like a signature of a 19-year-old? That's crazy.
There's even a little plane.
There's a little plane on it. It's a jet, but who cares?
Yeah.
That's very nice. William, can you top that?
Can you?
No.
Yeah, he needs to put the tube beside.
No, I got like.
Oh yeah, you're a little toque guy. I like
Yeah.
your little toque guy.
There you go. William, which color do you want?
Oh yeah, Benoit's book. Benoit is in the chat too.
Cool.
We're getting a lot of questions about Benoit's book. It's going to be looking really good. So hopefully Benoit, we can get an update on that. Everyone's been patiently waiting, but it's going to be worth it, folks. I'm building an airplane in my garage. Any ideas for me?
Which aircraft? I just want to know before I give any ideas.
I would suggest an airplane that would actually be able to leave the garage. Like if you're like, hey, I'm going to build DC-4 and it gets stuck, it's not a good idea.
But do you want a suggestion?
Oh, it's an ultralight.
It's an ultralight.
You want
suggestions for an ultralight, like which type of ultralight, or you already is building one and you want suggestions for building?
Whoa, Benoit, what's this? I have found a World War II photo of DTD, and you're just dropping this?
No.
It says, that's what I'm reading. Benoit.
Yeah.
That's Benoit's picture.
Yeah.
It says, and I have found World War II photo of DTD. We've been searching for a World War II photo of DTD for...
Can you send it by Facebook to Mikey so we can have a look?
That right there's the price of the book right there.
Yeah.
Benoit, you don't have to write anything else. Just put that in the book, like the cover, that picture, and then the bottom of the book. Okay, we got William in the toque. William in the toque.
There you go.
That's awesome. So I'm going to sign mine. What color? Ooh.
June 45.
Ooh.
June 45 in Germany.
Like Don Cherry.
June 40. Yeah, look, like Don Cherry. Look at that.
Oh, that's crazy, Benoit. Oh, mon Dieu. Oh, mon Dieu.
There we go.
Wow.
So I got to draw something too. So I'm going to draw.
The classic.
I'm going to draw William Shakespeare.
William Shakespeare.
He's an iconic person. And there he is. William Shakespeare, everybody.
That's
awesome. So thank you, Leo, for that.
We'll
you want to write a message? You got some good writing.
me?
Yeah, I want to write on there. Go have watch out for koala bears or something.
Cool.
Koala.
They call them drop bears. The koalas they get in the trees and they drop on you.
Oh yeah.
And it's not a good time, I guess. You'd think that they'd be cuddly.
No,
They look fluffy and
they're crazy.
I want to go to Australia.
I want to see. Benoît, si t'as la photo, envoie-la à Mikey. On veut vraiment voir ça. S'il vous plaît.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Secret messages.
I just spoke alien.
Yeah.
Oh non, attends, Benoît sent. Ça, c'est fou. Aïe.
I'm asking about ideas for an Aerolite 103.
Oh. Could you Google it?
I'll go check. AIRWAYS. Where?
Aerolite
Yeah.
Central. I'm building it already. So, does it go away? No. All right.
103.
How do they greet in Australia?
Oh,
Good day, mate.
How do
That's
you
it.
write?
Good day, mate.
Hey, mate.
Pulled another shrimp on the barbie.
The kangaroo in my backyard, mate.
No, nothing racist. Oh yeah, you know
Cool.
what? It
I like the
reminds me-
color.
It's based on.
Buffalo green.
Show people at home. Look at it here, folks. Cool.
It's been So as an advice, I choose Orotex as a fabric because it's really easy to do when it's a home built aircraft. Orotex, the one you heat up and it shrinks. Then I guess you have a kit. Do they give the fabric with kits? Probably.
No. It depends, I think. It really depends on
Keep your tools organized. That's the number one lesson Rod told me.
Benjamin?
What's that? Yeah, I had issues with that on DTD, but it's all right. Oh, the Benoit drop.
Oh, we got PlaneSavers says accent. That's free.
What's that?
No, one thing is the amount of trouble everyone gives me for sounding like Kermit the Frog. I feel I can make fun of people's accents. No, I'm just joking. Because we don't want to end up like.
He always makes fun of us as Poutine. all the time. Hey, Benjamin Poutine.
But it's true. Every time we go to a restaurant, it's not
I
what
think-
Benjamin wants. It's what poutine Benjamin wants.
Like he always says, "Stop speaking Poutine around me all the time."
Not true, folks.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't want to end up like Don Cherry. Copyright, yeah. There's probably I'll probably get copyright things for sounding like Kermit the Frog. What's the average cruise altitude for DC-3? Anywhere from 3,500 to 5,500, depending on winds. Try French Canadian. No, I better not do any accents, folks.
Try, go. You have the seal of approval from 2 French Canadians.
Ho, ho, ho.
That's a
That's-
cheapest try.
That's actually
Oh.
French.
Yeah,
France, French.
Canada. Quebec. Bonhomme.
Bonhomme Carnival. I don't know. I'm not very good at
You never
accents.
tried?
No, I know. I don't even notice your guys' accents anymore.
It's crazy. Yeah. We
Good
don't
day,
have-
mate.
Good day, mate.
Try English. Try your worst speaking English.
What is the oldest aircraft Buffalo operates? Is that spelled right?
K at the end
Oh,
instead of C.
folks, with the Tabernacks,
And
you
instead
got to
of
put a K at
E,
the end.
it's TABA. And then you get it perfect. TABA RNAK.
What is the oldest aircraft Buffalo operates? Let me know in the chat. So our moderator, PlaneSavers team, coming live from Australia, what is the oldest aircraft? Let me know in chat if you can get it right. Think very hard, folks. The answer isn't obvious. Let me know. We need T-shirts. Buffalo Joe has more stuff than Area 51.
We don't
Technically, the DR1 is from 1995, so it's actually one of the newest ones. We got a Beechcraft. We got the Norseman, PBY, Joe's Douglas Sleeper Transport, N3N. Check your messages, Benjamin.
Oh,
Yeah, I will.
Norseman, the
I
Seaplane, Norseman or N3N. It's the Norseman. Folks, the Norseman's from 1946. The DC-3s are from 1944 and 42, some of them. The C-46s are from 44 and 45. The Electras are from the 50s. The Beechcrafts are all from the 70s. The oldest aircraft Buffalo operates is the U.S. Navy N3N, coming in at 1941. So if you said N3N,
What about
The
yeah,
camera.
the Fokker is not old. It's 95.
Oh, it's Monday. Well, hello, Monday. George, where's it Monday? Somebody got William a nice, clean white cap.
Yeah, when I'm not working, I wear my.
Is Brigitte still in the chat? Brigitte, explique pourquoi il fallait qu'il change de tic, s'il vous plaît.
S'il vous plaît means thank you very much.
S'il vous plaît. No, it means please. S'il vous plaît. Merci means thank you very much. Merci beaucoup.
See,
How many?
SVP.
Tell everyone
Yeah.
how many years did you do a French
I did
class?
13 years of French class, and I can count to like 14 where it starts getting weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 15, 21, 21, 2, 21, 3.
56.
Here we go. Leo, it says, "G'day, mate. Thank you for, Leo, your support for our little Fokker. See you in the day, hopefully." That is a British accent.
Did I screw this up? Thank you, Leo. No, it's good. Thank you, Leo, for your support for our little Fokker.
That's very nice. That is super cool. So that's what you're going to get, folks, when you go on eBay, get the card. Unfortunately, those cards, I guess, you got to wait 6 days because I messed up on that. But yeah, so if you win the eBay items, please send me a message of what you want to write on it. We'll write anything that is within the YouTube guidelines. Speaking of YouTube guidelines, some crazy stuff is coming down with YouTube, changing ever again. Yeah, it's gonna go crazy. Bonjour, Benjamin.
Bonjour. Brigitte.
Engine decision made yet? No.
We'll put. What do we, it's gonna be a glider. We'll change our mind.
It says, "Hi, boy. Poutine. I bet you're missing it. Hope you enjoy your new home. Happy holidays." The one thing about Canada is there's poutine everywhere. There's poutine at McDonald's. There's poutine at restaurants. There's Chinese food poutine, which is basically poutine, but at a Chinese food restaurant.
But in Quebec, there's even more poutine place.
It was funny because the poutine growing up in Hay River was actually just shredded cheddar cheese and gravy, oxo gravy. And that's what we ate as poutine forever. And I never seen the cheese curds, which is the real way to eat it, until I was like 35 years old. The best poutine is at the Mount Triplane Chalet.
Mont Tremblant.
Mount Tremblant.
Mont Tremblant Chalet. Is it the one next to?
Ooh, there's poutine in Scotland. Let me know where you are in the world and is there poutine. This is definitely, I'm going to change the name to this episode as Benjamin Google's Poutine.
Poutine. Are you ready to have your mind blown?
Oh, what's going on?
Are you ready?
Is this the picture? What? No way.
It's the one behind. Invasion stripes. Only under the fuselage. Post market.
Holy shit! How do we know it's DTD?
He's 90% sure. Look,
Wow.
it says it here.
That's crazy, folks. Here's a really grainy picture.
Yeah, I'll zoom
But
on it.
we're gonna. That's really cool.
And this one, it's crazy when you think of it.
But is there any markings on it?
There's a G on the nose.
Ooh.
I was like that. Tu vois? C'est lequel?
So you guys are going to have to get the book to see this. Benoit, I know Benoit knows his history. I trust him with history 100,000%. Yeah,
crazy.
it's good. The book's going to be crazy,
All right,
man.
you guys, 397 people are gonna see it live right now. The first
The
picture
first picture
found of DTD from
in
World War II.
This is big. We've been
Shout out to Benoit Demilder for this. It's a crazy find. So
the J in the nose. The timeline matches.
it's the one. I mean, there's gonna be two in the picture. It's
want-
the one behind.
You want like a drum roll? Bang!
There you go. DTD, the one on the back, over here.
This one?
This one. I don't know if you guys see it well. That's DTD.
Yeah, we know that is so awesome, and that's why I'm so jealous of Night Fright, because Night Fright, they got like so many pictures. So yeah, that's very cool. And the invasion stripes on the bottom, just like the picture of WZS rescuing. Which is a really good WZS picture. If you look on my Instagram, it's on there of WZS. I think it was the Polish liberating a Polish concentration camp, and you can see the invasion stripes on the bottom, which is by far the coolest. Yeah, there we go, folks.
Oh, I can. He really found a picture. That's
That's
crazy.
very cool.
So I guess could you post it in the group?
That's up to Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Benoit.
Yeah, but no, if you want, I guess you can post it because that's really it's really hard to show a picture through a camera.
Or we
So-
save it for the book.
Ooh. No, you have to remember every volunteer and every
That's a good point.
supportive.
That's a good point.
So yeah, basically.
Oh yeah, Peter says of course it's DTD. It's got a green tail.
Probably. So yeah, Benoit, post it if you whenever you want. It's crazy when you think of it.
And Facebook
Still
group,
exists.
if you're not, I know there's a bunch of people on here that are not on the Facebook group.
Oh, you could do a communication on YouTube. Post it in
In the community. Yeah, could do that.
Community, yeah. Pick was okay.
So folks, what else is happening? Any other questions? William, how difficult is it working in the winter loading airplanes? Are you happy? What's it say? Sorry, but William, how difficult is it working in winter loading airplanes? And are you happy on the days you get to fly?
Oh yeah. No, it's not. It's a little bit harder. It's slippery and stuff like that, but we get used to. And it's cool. It's like the reward. You work hard, and when you go fly, it's like your
Yeah.
reward. You're not waiting with your Starbucks at the gate
Perfect.
to enter the plane.
Parfait, Benoit. Merci. Beaucoup. Well, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'd like to know where did you, like, archivist wise, where did you find the picture? Was it on a website?
Are you talking to me or Benoit?
I'm talking to Benoit, and everyone
Why
wants to
you-
know
Why are you
what I'm
looking at
saying.
me?
Look over there.
You gotta look at the.
Go stand up. Watch the camera.
So we
You know we're live, eh?
are we? Isn't that recorded? Eh?
Actually, there's a moment I showed the guys. I was just editing the last episode. One of my favorite moments of season 2 is in the next episode. You gotta check it out. It's very, very funny. George saying, "I'm not going to sleep unless you end the live stream." Benoit saying, "Stock photo. I was looking for photos of advanced landing base, and I saw this one. Total
Oh,
luck
yeah.
on this one. Crazy." Because we all knew that there's pictures out there. We all knew
Yeah.
that the World War II was very photographed.
Look, Gary's granite question.
Oh, like Mikey said earlier, his demographic is not really
Yeah.
helping or dating life.
It's hard. It's 0.2 of 0.1%.
Yeah, like it's yeah, we can do the math. So, folks, what else is happening?
And that's crazy.
So, folks, any other questions? What's going on? How's your dad, Mikey? He was just here with the dog, so he's doing great. He's same as always. They never ever changes. Does Buffalo get contracts for other companies to fly workers to the mines? Now, we're mostly just cargo, but we do have the King Airs. Like the King Airs we got one King Air on like a 29-day contract right now, flying workers all around the north. But mostly we do is cargo. Cargo is a lot better than passengers, very honestly. What's the ratio of males to females in Yellowknife? I would say it's pretty even.
Yeah.
I would say it's not too crazy either or. How's my mom? My mom's doing great. She's probably watching this. Hi, Mom.
Justin's not there.
Oh, Justin's not in the chat.
Oh, did he reach 1,000?
Yes. Justin is now in the 1,000 club on Instagram. If you don't know, Justin is Benjamin's more handsome younger brother.
Benjamin was the draft.
He's a football player.
Oh yeah, and Instagram star.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
Second.
Have Ben and William got to eat buffalo meat yet?
No. Where can we find that?
Other than some of the fancy restaurants have it. So it's Ben that's flying the King Air. Yeah, Ben's flying. William's flying the King Air. You guys are confusing me here. Oh, Benoit's posted the picture on the Facebook group.
Cool.
Did you ever see a Newfoundland plane in the winter? It's got changed on the props. Oh, Sean Bond's in the chat. Hey, Sean Bond. How's it going? Hello from French Brittany.
William flying Ben sniff glue. Benjamin's actually.
Yeah, I always wear protection.
Does Buffalo operate passenger flights? Yes, with the King Air. What is the newest type aircraft that you have? The Air Tractor 802, which was built in 2015. The furthest most destination you serve is Alert, which is the world's most northern airport. When the military is busy fighting a war somewhere and they need fuel and all their cargo airplanes are gone, we use the Electra go to Alert. But on a regular basis, the most northern place we normally go to is Resolute Bay, which is the staging place for everything that is higher up. Oh man, this Tennessee. Hello, Tennessee. And they picked the wrong day to quit sniffing glue. Do you know what movie that's from, guys?
No.
Do you guys? Okay, so I picked a hell of a day to quit sniffing glue is a movie quote from an aviation-themed movie. Does anybody in the chat know? Oh, Sean Bond throwing in a super chat. Thank you, Sean Bond. You are the rock star of season 2. Who is Buffalo's biggest rival? Itself. No, we're kind of in a weird position where we work for everybody. I guess if you would hammer it down to a rival, probably Summit Airways. But everyone else is it's good. Oh, look at this.
Airplane. Oh, yeah.
It's the movie Airplane.
Yeah.
We started it, never finished it.
It's got the ending Airplane is by far the best ending in any movie, and I never really noticed it until I watched it about a year ago. Again, because those one of those movies you kind of watch when it's on TV and you never get to the end. But at the end, when they crash land, it's spoilers for a movie from the 1980.
That's a true.
So when they crash land the jetliner, like with the gear up, and then they all safe and they get out, the blow up autopilot comes in. And he fires the engines up and is like bellied in, and he scrapes down the runway and takes off. Oh my God, was that the best ending? I've probably seen that movie 20 times and never seen the end. I don't know why. Fun fact, I was like in my 20s before I realized I've never seen Star Wars. The original Star Wars, I had not seen it. And it was like when it came out on DVD or something, my sister got the special edition and she put on the first one. And I thought the first one was when they were in the snow. That was, I guess, Empire Strikes Back.
That's the fourth.
So or whatever, the first of the second one of the old ones.
Okay, yeah.
So the first Star Wars, the New Hope one?
Yeah.
I'd never seen it. I'm watching this and I'm like, of course, you see all the references. I'm like, I've never seen this movie. And that actually happened to me once with an episode of The Simpsons. And I pride myself on being an expert at The Simpsons, but not the new stuff, like somewhere probably around season 15. But yeah, there was an episode of Simpsons. It was like the freaking Twilight Zone. I knew all the jokes because of the references, but I'd never seen it.
Oh, yeah.
And it was the episode where Bart and the boys go on a road trip. But yeah. My nephew Kenny, who I was talking about earlier about here, I'm gonna put him on speaker. Hey Kenny.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, you're on YouTube Live.
I'm on YouTube Live, hey?
Yeah.
400 people.
The call I have is probably not good for a public audience.
Okay. Is it super important?
No, I just wanted to get your advice on some copyright stuff.
Oh, you're trying to use copyright imagery.
Well, I don't know if it is. I was going to see if you could tell me if it was copyright or not.
You know what the funny thing was, Kenny? Earlier in the live stream, I told a story about the time that we were doing that radio test. You remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, with the Ice Pilots guy?
No. Yeah, remember we were doing a radio test and you copied off me and you even put my name on top of the test?
Oh, that's a story that just got fabricated over time.
That is absolutely true, Kenny.
No, it's not. And it's one of those stories that it's changed a little by little, and then now that is the truth. But in reality, that's not what happened. I know it's one of we have lots of those kind of stories, Mikey, where it turns one way, and then all of a sudden that's the truth. But I know for a fact I didn't write your name on that test. That never happened.
Okay, Kenny, we believe you.
I'm not going to say all the answers were mine, but I know.
Right.
But I'll chat with you guys later.
Okay, just text me, Kenny.
Okay, we'll do.
Goodbye. So there's my nephew, Kenny, who has 4 kids now. My nephew, so I have 4 great nephews, or 3 great nephews, and a great niece.
Ooh. Another Kenny.
Another one.
Kenny.
Another one.
Kenny.
And another one.
And Kenny, he's like super talented now, an accountant. This was when he was like 16. Do you know that? What's going on? There's a lot of weird stuff.
Because we opened like 10 different subjects.
Oh, yeah. How's Chuck Adams doing? Glenn. Oh, hey, Glenn. Chuck Adams doing good. He was working this morning. We got 2 Electras flying tomorrow. So he's a busy dude.
Oh, yeah.
What else is going on?
Still drinking the French water.
Yeah, this is French water. Look at this, folks.
Don't feel bad about himself.
It's shipped all the way from France.
Buffalo Air Express.
Any news on the DC-6? That's a popular question.
Yeah, because it needs to be used. I don't know how you would approve that though. I'm sure there's specific use where having your tail swing, that's gonna be like you can.
Oh yeah, no, it would come in so handily.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Whew.
All the weird beasts you can.
Yeah.
So what else is happening, folks? Anything else going on?
Hope it's
Hope it's the French water from the St. Lawrence.
St. Lawrence.
Hi, William. What is your favorite plane to fly?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's go deep.
I don't have lots of.
experience on
Isn't-
all
yeah.
the plane. Like, ooh,
Like as far as now.
I don't
He's a really humble guy.
know, but like, what? Oh man, it's hard. It's like everything is cool to fly, and they got like all their. It's like if you ask a surfer what surfboard he likes, it depends on the wave.
Oh.
Like I don't know if like. Let's say we want to.
No, that's it. I'm gonna reform.
It's like if you ask me what's my favorite Simpsons character, which I saw in the chat. It's really hard.
I don't know. It's
Is there
It's
like
Duffman, by the way.
is there is there a plane
Oh
like,
yeah.
when you sit in you're like, oh, like it's gonna be cool or whatever, or like you
no,
you
I
better
think-
you prefer
no,
the cockpit or whatever. When you sit in, like you sit in and you're like, oh yeah.
DC-346 because you got space for a big guy like me. King Air, sometimes it's hard to to jump in the.
I don't know. It's work in progress. Maybe in a couple live stream I'll be able to tell.
Oh, funny thing. So yeah, I see in the chat, Simpsons episodes are on Disney Plus, and when Disney Plus launched, a buddy of mine, check this out, wearing the Buffalo hoodie at the Disney Plus launch. Yeah, we have Buffalo guys everywhere. So yeah, the team engineers that were there for the launch wearing a Buffalo hoodie.
I like Family Guy more than The Simpsons.
What?
Him too.
In stream, live
dude, no,
stream
it's not
over.
true. I listen to Family Guy because
It's on Netflix,
and
yeah.
Simpson, where I can find
Disney Plus.
Yeah, but
$10 a month.
Like Disney Plus is awesome. You got Mighty Ducks 1, you got Mighty Ducks 2, and the one they go to university. I think it's Mighty Ducks 3. And that's
Disney
it.
Plus.
And you got all the Star Wars, so you can watch Star Wars.
There's High School Musical.
oh yeah, is there
He's got
is
his...
there Logan Paul and Jake Paul?
Oh my god! If there's Jake Paul on Disney Plus, I'm sold. My little brother would go on Disney Plus for that.
I remember when South Park came out. That was a big deal. I remember like the swearing and stuff. I remember. I remember it very vividly. Actually, I was here in Yellowknife when I first seen it, and there was that episode where he's like, they were hunting endangered animals, and he's like, you could shoot it if it threatens you. So it's like, oh, look at this majestic animal. It's coming right for me. And he's like, he goes to shoot something. He's like, hold my beer. And that was like groundbreaking at the time.
Where we can find? Is there like Netflix or something that streamed the South Park?
I don't know.
I don't know.
This has nothing to do with airplanes. Do you know?
Trailer park.
Do you know Homer Simpson flew in a DC-3? Oh, I get a text message here. Oh, Kenny's asking me a question. Oh, Kenny's top secret question.
Why doesn't Benjamin use wood glue to bond the wood and spark together?
Ooh, Benjamin. So the question is, why don't you use Elmer's wood glue?
Someone Elmer's would do?
Yeah, that's the tastiest glue. You don't need to taste any other glue.
Oh,
Elmer's wood glue is the tastiest.
Did you try?
Sometimes you just add just a
Jasper.
spoonful of sugar.
You just jumped on this. A spoonful of sugar. What about pepper and salt?
So, finally, we got an airplane question.
Why?
Why
Why?
are you using
folks?
the proper glue instead of wood glue?
Proper glue. In fact, DD is not even FAA approved. From what I've heard.
What are you telling me?
Yeah, sorry, man.
The Federal Aviation Authority
But it doesn't
not
apply
approved?
here.
And Jasper's
No.
the boss.
Jasper, it's because Jasper chose it. Jasper said, "I want T88 here right now," so I got it. No, but honestly, Dan Dan Jones, who is he owns 12 aircraft. He owns really a lot of home built aircrafts. He's a professional with fabric, and he told me like T88 is a really good glue to use, really easy to. Like you mix it by volume, and it's like I must say after 24 hours it's indestructible. Like it's like cement.
So strong.
Man, it gets hard so bad. Like there is no, you can't even trim it with a knife. If you want to file it, like literally sand it down, it's with a file. Because with sandpaper, it's too long. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. T88, it's really good. That's basically the reason. I knew from all forums or whatever. I did research. T88 was really recommended everywhere. Yep. Are you judging me still?
No, I'm trying to think. Should we get some Helmer's wood glue for the next live episode?
What do you think, Jasper?
As the Fokker boy graduate from ENA yet, I still need to finish my French exam.
Yeah. William needs to finish his French exam.
That's the thing in Quebec. To be a Quebecer, you need to finish every French exam.
So yeah, in December I'll go.
Think of that. Think of that, guys. He's not a graduate thing till he's done with his French class. That's how it works in Quebec. French rules everything. Law 101. So yeah, he's gonna get it because he's a francophone.
David Jones asking, do you guys? Yeah, you know what? You know what's fun last time was the rapid fire questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do some rapid fire questions.
Should we keep it for the end?
Well,
let's go. Let's go. All right.
There's 363 people that are trying to go to bed. Joe. Oh, thanks, Joe.
Oh, for cat treats.
For cat treats.
Oh my God. Let's get cat treats. Not deserved. We can spend cat treats. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. Not now, but we'll do in like. Oh yeah, let's feed Jasper.
Yeah, see, the problem I have is we're actually watching this on my iMac, so I can't do any. The question is, any chance we can do a live look around the hangar, PlaneSavers room?
If your phone could be.
Yeah, maybe next week. Next week we'll do a live. The problem with that is we can't go as long.
Yeah.
Justin's saying Mikey's getting bored with us. You guys are being pretty good.
I thought it was my little brother.
Oh. Yeah, where's your little brother? Is he practicing his Fortnite dances? Oh. Blimp Commander. Was there something weird in the comments you see?
Yeah, I didn't understand.
Oh, Blimp Commander, $20. Thank you, Blimp. A bucket list item. Build an airplane out of PCV pipe and blue tarps.
Like the one
Oh, yeah. Okay, guys. I want to know, is there anyone in the comments who built the cheapest aircraft, engine included, fabric included, everything included, $6,000 to build? The Sky Pup, a foam aircraft. Go look it up. Open a tab, Sky Pup. Check this out. Is anyone built a Sky Pup yet? It's crazy. All the ribs, it's foam blocks you carve. Then your fuselage is like 2x4s from Home Hardware.
Sky Pup.
Sky Pup.
So you're saying there's an airplane you can build for $6,000
for 6 engine included,
and you fly it.
You fly it, but it's like you fly. You do just circle. Like you can do nothing about it. No, PUP. Sky Pup. PUP. Sky Pup. That does not sound like something I want to risk my life with. Yeah, there you go.
Oh wait,
c'est bon. The best Mythbusters one is when they send the hot water tank rocketing in midair. That is random.
So that's the Sky Pup. 6,000 to build. You get your little engine, foam wings, and as you can see in the rudder, it's like foam and 2x4s. And look, it's not that.
That's freaking badass, actually.
You know what's more badass than that?
There's a Quebec version.
Quebec. Look at the wheels. It's like toy wheels.
That's wheels from a BMX. Yeah. Those are Skyway 2 rims from a BMX.
So orange, it's for fuselage. Oh, that's it also. Look, check this out. $6,000.
Look how happy that guy is. Like, do you want to be that happy?
Sky Pup, foam and wood.
That guy's like, look at me, man. I'm the coolest guy in the world.
Yeah,
That's actually pretty cool.
If anyone has $6,000, like your brother post, like your brother, it's just a wood.
He's not wearing any pants. Look at his knees. He's not wearing any pants. There's no pants going on there.
Skype up.
Let's do
I
the
won't.
light as possible.
He's probably in the chat too.
That's a plane I think you can build within 2 months.
The Global 6000 isn't exactly a practical northern airplane.
Yeah, Global 7000.
Make sure you don't buy a cheap parachute.
My neighbor just said she liked to fly over and clamp Benjamin's ribs. Well, that's women for you.
Mine. What's it again?
Can an AMP? Oh, super chat, Alpha Bravo Charlie. Can an AMP from America work on your Canadian planes? I always see you guys were out out of the AC-43. I mentioned F8. Does that work? Then go. Yeah, I know. We'll take anybody. Yeah, anyone can work on the airplane as long as you have a licensed person to sign it out. So, yeah, anybody, man. So
Can you put a turboprop on that foam plane?
Why not?
Why not?
So everybody, how's everything going?
I think is it time, Mikey, for the
Rapid fire questions. Okay, folks, this is where 351 of you guys and girls, there's probably 2 girls,
Okay.
are watching rapid fire questions.
What does it mean?
What's up?
Rapid fire. Any
Yeah.
question?
Questions, start
Any
right now, and I'm going to be saying them. Did you see on YouTube what Peter something, I don't know, do the lads sleep in the hangar? Quiz, name an airplane with a wooden spar. Go.
Fokker.
Mikey, does Buffalo no longer fare passenger flights from Hay River? No,
They do
just
King
cargo.
Air.
And King Airs. Smooth or crunchy peanut butter? William.
Crunchy.
Smooth.
PT6, we don't know.
Yes.
Is Benjamin planning to learn to fly?
Yes.
CF 104, yes.
Yes.
Some point. Is the Fokker going to any STOL competitions?
Maybe.
Can we get a DC-4 flying? Yes. Hello, Mikey. Hello. How did you meet Stella? I don't know. Instagram, of all things, believe it or not. Are you hungry?
Yes.
Boxers or briefs?
What?
Boxers or
Boxer.
briefs?
Boxer.
Coke
Boxers.
or Pepsi?
Pepsi. Because
Pepsi.
Favorite beer?
Quebec.
Favorite beer?
Guinness.
Will you come back to Oshkosh with DTD next year?
We'll see.
Favorite tragically hip song?
Tragically.
No, tragically hip. Oh no,
He knows.
I don't know.
How is your puppy, Mikey? How's Struka?
Well, Stuka's doing good. PT6 or Jacobs? We don't know yet. The ME-323 is the best World War II cargo airplane.
There's no more, sadly. Are you going?
What's
to the
going
pub?
on? Favorite beer? Where's Stella?
Guinness.
Does Benjamin ever get paid?
Nope.
Why?
I just get fed. That's how it works.
Are you going to the pub tonight? No, it's Sunday. Benjamin's favorite airplane?
ME-109. Mr. Schmidt.
Ice pilots or PlaneSavers?
PlaneSavers.
You need to.
Oh, there we go. CL-215 flying Winnebago?
With hammock inside.
F-35 or F-18?
F-18.
Super.
F-18.
Does Chuck work on weekends?
Yes.
Does William get paid? Why?
Are you getting paid?
Sometime.
Sometimes.
Why do you even question using a PT6?
Awesome.
Is Benjamin's girlfriend willing to move the Yellowknife?
Yes.
Mikey's favorite airplane? WZS. Why no pub on a Sunday? Because we're religious. We're super religious.
It's fish on the Sunday.
No, we're
Isn't
not.
it Friday?
We're actually not that religious. Anyway,
What's Mikey like when his
phone breaks? Very upset. You ever see the Hulk? It's like that, but like She-Hulk.
who's
I
buying
scream.
the pizza?
Who's buying the pizza? Do you sleep together?
Nope.
No.
How much for a flight on DTD? 18 million.
Man, it's going too fast.
Will Buffalo DC3 airbag team? You know what? That was, that my favorite air show guy was the Beach 18. Matt Yunkin is by far my favorite air show thing. If he could do that with a DC-3, imagine an air show like with a DC-3 would be crazy, man. It'd be like just have to do it once.
Oh, any words on the tutor?
Oh,
so I will probably help Bobby when I'll be back at TNA. Work full time, not full time, but I'll work a lot of my time on the tutor. And for everyone, special thing, the tutor is actually TUT instead of TUD, as like someone who teaches you something. So yeah, tutor jet Canada.
Butter Coors.
Cats or dogs? Jasper, because I don't have any dog.
Yeah, Benoit, check this out. There's a wild video of the DC-4 doing air show there in Africa. It was quite crazy.
Miss Bobby on the videos. Me too. We miss Bobby. I miss Bobby too.
You know what my biggest disappointment in Oshkosh was? The biggest disappointment in Oshkosh, there was no Bobby cosplay. I was hoping someone, would show up dressed up as Bobby. The blue coveralls and the mustache.
And the little Bob ad.
Bobby cosplay. That would make my day.
Should I build a DC-3 in my garage instead of an Aero Light 130? Yes. If it's D-Day, veteran.
Man, Bobby cosplay.
We're not doing the questions anymore.
Yeah.
No
we doing questions?
The speed question.
Alpha Bravo Charlie. Where do I send my resume? PlaneSavers@gmail.com. You can send a resume or just show up.
Or just show up. That's what I did. Didn't send a new resume.
Show
up. Like William.
Take a plane ticket. Show up.
All right. We'll take a break of the rapid questions, I think. We'll get back to it soon.
Well, I think that's pretty good. We're not getting too good at the viewers this time. Everyone must hate us. Everyone must hate us. My own nephew Kenny wasn't even watching.
God damn. Can I volunteer? Google form.
Yeah, there's a Google form underneath. If you guys if anybody wants to volunteer. Favorite plane movie?
Air America was pretty cool with like
Air America.
PC6 and stuff like that.
Oh, where's that book of mine? I bought a really cool book. And it's about all the movie airplanes. It's very hard to get. It was like the only place I could find it that wasn't sketchy was Barnes and Noble out of the States. And it was like $45. But the guy researched all the airplane movies, like all the planes from all the planes that are in Hollywood movies. And Air America, all the aircraft used in Air America overseas were actually from the Thai military, which is crazy. So all the DC-3, the providers, the Bird Dog, all that stuff was all active military aircraft, which is very cool. Con Air. Have you guys seen Con Air yet?
No.
You haven't seen Con Air? Great movie. Who is the co-pilot? This is a huge. Who is the co-pilot in Con Air? The original crew, the flight crew, before they hijack it. Who's the co-pilot? This is the number one question, and let me know if anyone knows who was the original co-pilot in Con Air before he dies. He dies. So who is it? It wasn't Nicolas Cage. It wasn't Sid Vicious. Close though.
The movie Flight. Was it The Aviator with Howard Hughes?
Yeah, The Aviator.
It was Goose Goose. Yeah.
Buffalo Joe. Kenny's heading out. Nobody knows who the co-pilot was. If you're Canadian, yeah, there we go. Claude Petrie, Marty Mcsorley, one of the most hated people in all of hockey. One of my favorite people, Marty Mcsorley, was the co-pilot. How random is that? Marty Mcsorley, famous Canadian hockey player, most well known because when Wayne Gretzky got traded from Edmonton to LA, Gretzky took Marty Mcsorley with him as a bodyguard. So there you go. Probably doesn't. It blew my mind when I figured it out, but again, no one else cares.
Someone said Castaway.
My dog's farts smell terrible right now.
Oh. Black Hawks.
Nobody's talking.
Yeah, we're reading the question. All right, one question. It's team of-
Ben, have you ever heard of a T modeling bit for a router?
No, I didn't. Can an 11-year-old help out and bring my camera to film? Yes, an 11-year-old could help with tasks. He would be good at, for sure. Enjoying the cold weather. Has DTD been enjoying the cold weather? DTD's in the hangar.
Back to Marty Mcsorley. Marty Mcsorley is the first sports player, at least in North America, that was charged for assault for something he did on the ice.
Oh my god.
He hit Donald Brashear over the head. Donald Brashear is skating away. Marty Mcsorley hit him in the head
With a hockey stick?
with a hockey stick. Gone. Boom. He's the first person charged for assault.
Wow.
And he's on Con Air.
And he's on Con Air.
There's something on your guys' noses.
The flu season.
Cheap shot.
Cheap shot.
Yeah,
all the grooves are made, so no need for a T-molding bit for now. Unless we break ribs.
Oh, Cliff is. Why didn't you sell the autograph board on eBay? That one right there. Soon. Yeah. We'll probably. I'm saving that. There's a lot of stuff here too. I got to catch up on, but that autograph board's pretty cool. Kind of been saving it actually, but that'll be going up on eBay at some point. And what's behind it too? Behind it too is that cool picture from Thailand. The guy took the first 100 episodes of PlaneSavers and put it up. So we're gonna have to start hanging stuff up in the PlaneSavers room.
Yeah.
Enough room for my Thanos copter. Hi from Trinidad and Tobago. How many times has Chuck quit? He hasn't quit in a long time, but it's been at least once a year, at least.
At least once a year.
Yawn. Yeah, we'll try to get Stella and Stuka on next week. Hello, Portland. The Fokker triplets look tired. Yeah, we are actually pretty tired. Oh, Benjamin, did the cellophane work on the rib jig? Wait for the next episode, folks.
We don't know.
We
Maybe
do
yes,
not
maybe no.
know. Paul's saying he's never missed a single episode. Thank you, Paul. Mikey, do you know Jack Williams? Jack Williams, the lawyer? There's Jack Williams, the lawyer here. Hello from New Jersey. Free Spirit Aviation keeps on saying he's 11. Hi.
Yes, you can if you want.
Does Rod fly? No, he doesn't. Mikey, did you drive your Mopar this summer? No, I didn't. Rod drove it a little bit. We didn't drive that Mopar. Oh my god, we need it needs a new transmission. The 727. That's the Dodge's transmissions are called 727. Just got here. 103 minutes. What have I missed? Not much. We've basically been sitting here for 103 minutes just staring blankly at that.
Oh, actually, you missed we found a picture of DTD.
Oh, yeah, we found a
World War
picture.
II.
Yeah, that was big.
It's going to be on the...
Any work done on the frame? Nothing yet. So the question is, has any been work done on the frame? Not yet, because our main dude that was working on the frame has been away for medical reasons. He's getting better. Oh, we also sold postcards. But Rod, my brother, is constantly telling me that the frame is the last thing we should worry about, even though it is visual progress, because we got to get the wings and the flight controls done
And the gear. And stuff.
in the gear. So, we'll probably farm out the rudder, or not the rudder and the ailerons, not the ailerons, the elevators. So I'll probably have to farm those out because they look pretty technical.
Yes, we're buffing the surfaces before gluing.
Oh, Jack Williams, the lawyer, is his grandpa. Yeah, I know Jack. I know Jack my entire life. Thanks, guys. Hi from Vancouver, Washington. That's like hi from Vancouver. Oh, Canadian Washington. Oh man, that must be if you Vancouver, Washington. Like, how do you get mail? Like, it must be
Washington.
Say, I'm from London,
Ontario.
That's like, at least it's Canadian. And we speak English and French. If we always speak English and French, basically, don't speak anything else. Yes.
I speak to him in French.
Well, yeah, we speak French, so our French still survives.
Or Paris,
Ontario.
Ontario.
Yeah.
That'd be like a really crappy Canadian
Man, I heard.
game show, eh? You're going to Paris,
Yeah.
Ontario.
No, there's weird names in Ontario cities. I saw one last time. There's a city called Swastika. Like pre-World War II, it was called like that.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And then like when during World War II, they said, okay, change the name. They were like, we were there before Hitler. We don't care. We'll keep it like that. So since that date, still Swastika. That's pretty neat. I mean,
It's terrible.
Bonsoir de
it
Chicoutimi.
meant luck. It
The
meant
guy
luck.
from Chicoutimi in Quebec.
Hey, salut, Chicoutimi.
Vous avez beaucoup de neige, hein?
Beaucoup de neige à Chicout. Ça, c'est le CQFA qui est là. Hein?
Oh, there's another one. Texas, Australia.
Texas, Australia. French.
Oh, this Brian's actually a good question. Where will you fly the DR1? From grass only? Well, no, because there's actually no grass in Yellowknife, believe it or not.
Yeah.
It's rough.
It's all rock. So we're gonna have to do the mods, tail wheel mods and the brakes, so we can actually fly the airplane on paved surfaces, which isn't the purest. So if you're in England or in a lot of parts in the States, the Midwestern states, you're very lucky. You got lots of grasslands. Here we have one patch of grass that everyone shares.
Pas mal de neige et la semaine dernière, il faisait moins 15. Il fait vraiment froid ici aussi. Il fait comme moins 23, tu sais, comme ça, moins 24.
What make and model is Uncle Ronnie's truck? That's very random. That's a Super Duty, Ford Super Duty F-350.
Yeah,
Chipped.
King Ranch.
Chip. Keep it on the deal down low. Doesn't avoid his warranty.
Chipped.
Pretend you never heard that, folks.
Never
You never heard that.
Chip the radio. It's different.
Mhm.
Did you just make a pot reference?
I don't think so.
No. Fantasy of Flight, Kermit Weeks, your boy.
What? Where you see that?
You should write over the Fantasy of Flight.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. How cold is it in Yellowknife right now?
Oh, it's super warm today.
Yeah, it's warm today, but
Let's see.
Free Spirit Aviation. Sorry about the spam. No worries, man.
no, it's okay. It happens. Sometimes we don't see the message.
Is there any way you can put a cargo door on DTD so you can take the Fokker to Oshkosh? It very easily. I guess the cargo door reconversion. So they used to have a cargo door. They put the man door in, and then to put the cargo door back in. Rod actually says is very, very quick and surprising because we have all the parts. We have unused doors. We have literally doors from Douglas that have never been put on an
Oh,
airplane.
yeah. Wow.
Just like the hamburger door. The hamburger door was brand new, and it would never. That's the first airplane it's ever been
Oh,
on.
yeah.
which is rare. There's probably not that many hamburger doors.
Oh, I'm not having. Someone's saying I'm not having any merch on me right now. Buffalo merch. It's gonna come. I have a toque. I don't have it today.
Does it require paperwork if you change the door? Yeah, you would have to do all your work orders and stuff if you want to change a door out. That's a good question for Rod, because that's a major modification. But you're kind of putting it back to original.
Right.
It's kind of a weird gray area. I have to see. I have to ask Rod. That's a good question, actually. My wife wants to know how old were Benjamin and William when they learned English.
We started in elementary school.
Yeah.
I think I was first class of English.
It's
Mhm.
like
6 years old
I think
till
it's like the third grade or something like
Yeah.
that.
from like at least 13 years of English, and I'm 19. So a lot of English every day.
But you guys above and beyond. Like you guys are practicing English on
Yeah,
your own
but
time.
it's like in like the English part of Canada, like, you get French class, but if you don't practice, like you need to. No, yeah, but like you need to like watch movie and stuff like
And-
that.
Yeah, like William and Benjamin here. Actually, they've practiced English on their own. We ran into multiple people in Montreal that didn't speak a word of English, or even knew just basic English words similar to my French. So you can actually, and not a lot of people know this, but you can actually live your entire life within Quebec and never need English at all.
Yeah. It's like,
And
you're the opposite example, right?
Mhm.
Because for some people in Quebec, it's not because they just prefer not to give the effort. Like it's not worth for them to spend that much time like
Mhm.
practicing English, studying English. Like for myself, it's my mother. Answer it later on. I'll wait. So yeah, basically, like Mikey, for him, French, like investing that much time, like going in France and practicing and stuff, wasn't worth it, right? So right now he knows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
And how many years of quite a bit of years. So in Saint Hubert or whatever, even in Laval, where I'm from, sadly I'm from Laval, but even from Laval, there's people who are the same as me in the fact that like they're born in Laval and they grew up there, that their English is not really good because they just didn't see why they would like practice that much. There's really people who are not good, who aren't good because they're having difficulty to learn, but they want to learn. And there's people who just don't care really. So they live within Quebec. The family, everyone speaks French and stuff. But it's so like I mean, I would have been bad in English. Probably I wouldn't have helped on DTD. Like I saw the opportunity with learning English. Like it opens you to every other country, visiting whatever. Because often like French Quebecers, it's hard for them to travel.
English, I guarantee most people here speak English.
Yeah.
On the chat, at least some of it's a little weird, but we're so spoiled having English because it's just everywhere. Like I've traveled all over the world and never really had a problem. Everyone can kind of figure it out.
Except in Saint Hubert.
But that's really like, and I've been to Quebec dozens of times, but I've been to like Montreal and the airport and that kind of stuff, and I never ran into it until St. Hubert. Like in my naiveness, I thought that everyone had basic English, right?
It's
Just like going to an airport.
Right.
Yeah, and but it's not.
No, it's not.
It's actually rare. I shouldn't say rare, but like Benjamin William actually, and I can't stress enough, actually went above and beyond to learn English, which is good. So
and it's also for me what gave me like all that like all the words and stuff is because back home when I was done with school I would consume and watch English videos like PlaneSavers for a fact. So all sorts of content on YouTube is all like, for sure there's French content. I'm not saying there's not any, but if you want to have even more, you need to look into English channels. There's so much good channels around here like PlaneSavers or whatever. Imagine PlaneSavers is not French. I would have been away from PlaneSavers.
Well, what is PlaneSavers in French?
Sauveur d'avion. Yeah.
Is they make every. I completely support Quebec and their language and keeping it because it is such a gift to be able.
It's cool. It's
yeah,
really nice.
it is very, very cool. And I didn't have that much appreciation before that. Like it didn't even cross my mind, right? Because we got in Canada, you got French on everything. Everything's got French on it. As you can see, my natural spring water is also Eau de source de naturel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, everything is translated.
Oh, I seen. Do you guys think in French?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So everything is French first.
It's no. I think in the past month,
Maybe
I'm like thinking less in French. I'm just more like directly in English. Like it start to coming along and
not for me yet.
no.
As a pilot, I can understand when you need to do a call sign. Don't think of it in French and say it in English. Like you just think of what you're gonna say on the radio.
Buffalo 111 is.
No, myself still in French. Like when I'm alone or whatever, I listen French music or like I'm still in
Celine Dion
Celine Dion and what?
Rock Cuisine.
Oh my god.
Rock Cuisine #1. The
Rock voisine, tout le monde.
I never heard of Rock Cuisine for a long time until I went to Montreal and everybody's just Rock Cuisine's the best.
It's like even my grandparents, sometimes I feel bad because they say, "Oh, we watch you on the videos on Facebook and stuff," but they don't understand really what I'm saying. They just look at me speaking around in English.
Just
it's
want
quite
to know
funny.
if you got a smile or not.
Yeah.
And Stella too. I know Stella. She with the language thing and stuff like that. She even has problems sometimes when she calls home. It takes her like a few sentences
To get back in German. Yeah.
back to yelling.
Like I asked her,
she
she thinks in English. Like for her it's normal. So yeah, because I was wondering that question too. Am I the only one?
Yeah, you're the only one. You're alone.
Only one. But it's like Marc Lafont, which is he's from Saskatchewan. He's a guy at Buffalo working on the store in the parts. This guy was born in I think in a village, no more than 800 people, and it was the French community of Saskatchewan. So he grew up till 9 years old, speaking French only. Nobody really like spoke English within the village. So all his years till 9. So then he moved out of Saskatchewan. And I don't know how many years it's been since, but like when I meet him, I talk to him at Buffalo. We joke, we speak in French, but like he told me several times when I lost my French, like I can't even talk anymore. Like it disappeared, it got deleted completely from his brain. Like he just remembers like sentences his teachers used to say, like maudit paresseux, which means like you lazy whatever. I don't know how you say maudit.
Somebody asked about
like
the
that.
model helicopter in the back. The Thanos copter.
Oh,
Grab the Thanos copter.
Lego Thanos copter? Lego or?
It's pretty bad when there's about 4 different. Right? No, let's get the big one. There, the
Okay. The big one, the small one.
or the small one. I even have the prototype. So I had this weird thing. I collect Thanos copters. So if you've been watching the live stream, you see it in this Spider-Man comic there from the 70s. Thanos, the bad guy from the movies, had a helicopter, the Thanos copter, which is this big meme now. So anyway, it's like a Bell 47. Oh, what is this? I don't even know what this is. What is that? I haven't even looked at that. Ah!
My God.
good thing it's an helicopter.
Mr. MCD, super chat, thank you. +5 live stream stamina points. Go Fokker. Right on.
I feel you, Cliff. That's how it happens sometimes for me.
Oh, another super chat. Thank you. Super chat. Music and flights. Le musicien. Voilà. Right on, man. 6 euros. So that's $5.50 in euro. That's very cool. Thank you.
It's like
That's 100 Canadians right there.
I'm watching two devices, and there's a delay. There's a delay up here too. Over 400 likes. Thank you guys for liking the video. I know this is. When are we going to see DTD in an episode again? I want to go to Red Deer. Yeah. So thank you. I think that's it. 2 hours, folks.
Should we do
2 hours.
a last sprint? Like a 5
No, I
minutes?
think everyone's tired. They want to go home.
They want to
Yeah.
see what time is it?
there's
in,
people that want to go sleep.
It's Monday. Yeah, it's Monday for a lot of people, right? I think.
How many ribs are done? Nothing. 0 ribs are done.
0.
0 ribs are done. But we'll see. New episode Monday, I guess. I'll throw it out tomorrow. Be good. Bye, guys. So, yeah, we're going to end it here. Have fun. Thank you for joining us on the live stream again. If Stell's watching, I'll be home soon. If William's mom's watching, he's safe, warm. If Justin's watching,
Yeah.
congrats on getting 1,000. So see you guys. Bye, everybody. Good night. Thank you for hanging out. I know a lot of people like these live videos, and just being able to hang out and talk to you guys live is very cool. So you guys see you guys in the next one. Be kind to each other, and watch out for cats. Bye.